Payne Stewart's plane accident. In the annals of professional golf, few names shine as brightly as that of Payne Stewart, a man whose skill, style, and charisma left an indelible mark on the sport and the hearts of fans around the world. Born into a world of fairways and greens, Stewart's journey from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of golfing glory is a testament to his unwavering dedication, his magnetic personality, and the timeless elegance he brought to the game. Charles Payne Stewart entered this world on January 30, 1957 in Springfield, Missouri, setting the stage for a life that would be intertwined with the lush landscapes of golf courses across the globe. From a young age, Stewart's affinity for the sport was unmistakable. Guided by his father, Bill Stewart, himself an accomplished golfer, young Payne's hands gripped his first golf club with an innate sense of purpose. Under the watchful eye of his father, he honed his skills on the greens of Whispering Oaks, a course that would forever be etched in his memory as the breeding ground for his passion and ambition. As his Stewart talent matured, so too did his personality, marked by a unique blend of swagger and humility that would set him apart from his peers. With his signature flat cap, colorful knickers, and exuberant celebrations, Stewart became a beacon of style on the golf course. His distinctive attire was more than just a fashion statement. It was an outward expression of his inner spirit, a spirit that resonated with fans and made him instantly recognizable in a sea of competitors. Yet, beneath the flamboyant attire and charismatic persona lay a fierce competitor driven by insatiable hunger for victory. Stewart's rise through the ranks of professional golf was marked by a string of notable achievements, including his 3 major championships: the 1989 PGA Championship, and the 1991 US Open, and the 1999 US Open. This triumph solidified his status as one of the sport's elite, placing him in the esteemed company of golfing legends. However, perhaps the most poignant chapter of Payne Stewart's legacy was written during the twilight of his career, a chapter that captured the hearts of fans and fellow players alike. The 1999 US Open at Pinehurst No. 2 stands as a microcosm of Stewart's greatness, showcasing his unwavering spirit and indomitable will to win. In a dramatic showdown against Phil Mickelson, Stewart emerged victorious in what would be his final major championship. The sight of Stewart sinking a putt on the 18th green, his arms raised in triumphant jubilation, is forever etched in the annals of golf history, a fitting tribute to a man whose passion for the game burned brighter than ever. On October 25, 1999, the world of golf was plunged into shock and sorrow with the sudden and tragic death of beloved golfer Payne Stewart. The details of the accident and the circumstances leading up to it paint a somber picture of a life cut short in the midst of soaring success. At the age of 42, Payne Stewart had already solidified his place in golf history as a 3-time major champion and a charismatic figure on and off the course. His distinctive attire, including his iconic flat cap and colorful knickers, made him easily recognizable and endeared him to fans around the world. Stewart's vibrant personality, combined with his golfing prowess, made him one of the sport's most beloved figures. Stewart's tragic end began with what should have been a routine flight, a journey to participate in the Tour Championship in Houston, Texas. Accompanied by friends and agents, Robert Fraley and Van Arden, as well as 2 pilots, Michael Kling and Stephanie Belegarig, Stewart boarded a Learjet 35 from Orlando, Florida. The flight was intended to be a short trip to his next tournament, a journey that Stewart had taken numerous times throughout his career. However, as the plane took off from Orlando International Airport at 9:19 a.m., something went terribly wrong. Just moments after takeoff, air traffic controllers noticed a sudden and unexplained change in the plane's trajectory. The Learjet began to climb at an alarming rate, and radio contact with the pilots was lost. The plane's initial climb rate exceeded the aircraft's capabilities, reaching a peak of 51,000 feet. Inside the cabin, the sudden ascent would have triggered a series of events that would seal the fate of all on board. As the plane climbed to such extreme altitudes, the atmosphere inside the cabin began to lose pressure rapidly. The lack of sufficient cabin pressure would have led to a lack of oxygen for those on board, causing a condition known as hypoxia, a state of oxygen deprivation that impairs cognitive and physical functions. Unbeknownst to those on the ground, the Learjet continued on its perilous journey, flying on autopilot. Fighter jets from the Air National Guard were dispatched to intercept the plane and assess the situation. As the F-16 pilots approached the Learjet, they made a grim discovery. The windows of the aircraft were frosted over, indicating that the cabin had depressurized. The occupants of the plane were likely unconscious or incapacitated due to lack of oxygen. At approximately 9:44 a.m., over 20 minutes after takeoff, the Learjet ran out of fuel and began its descent. The unresponsive plane entered a spiral descent and crashed into a field near Mina, South Dakota, at a speed of around 550 miles per hour. The impact was catastrophic, leaving a crater in the ground and scattering debris over a wide area. There were no survivors. The news of Payne Stewart's death reverberated through the world of sports and beyond. The golfing community mourned the loss of a true champion, an ambassador of the game who had brought joy to so many. Stewart's peers, friends, and fans struggled to come to terms with the sudden and senseless tragedy. The crush was met with an outpouring of tributes and remembrances, honoring not only Stewart's athletic achievements but also his warm personality and genuine connection with others. Investigations into the accident revealed that the probable cause of the crash was hypoxia, brought on by the loss of cabin pressure. The National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB, concluded that the pilots, passengers, and even the air traffic controllers were incapacitated due to the lack of oxygen. The investigation highlighted the importance of proper training for recognizing and responding to hypoxia, as well as the need for improved cockpit technologies to detect cabin pressure issues. In the wake of the tragedy, the golf world paid tribute to Payne Stewart in various ways. The PGA Tour established the Payne Stewart Award, an annual recognition of a player's sportsmanship and charitable contributions. Pinehurst No. 2, the course where Stewart had won his final major, erected a statue in his honor. Stewart's legacy lives on through these tributes, as well as in the memories of those who were touched by his infectious spirit and his love for the game. The untimely death of Payne Stewart serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. His legacy extends beyond his achievements on the golf course, encompassing the way he inspired others through his passion, his sportsmanship, and indomitable spirit. While the details of his final moments are tinged with tragedy, the enduring memory of Payne Stewart is one of a man who played the game he loved with style, grace, and a zest for life that will never be forgotten. Payne Stewart's legacy endures not only in his impressive career achievements, but also in the way he approached the game with passion, flair, and a genuine connection to his fans. His legacy lives on in the hearts of those who were touched by his charisma, his sportsmanship, and his unyielding dedication to the sport he loved. As the years roll on, the name Payne Stewart remains a beacon of inspiration, a reminder that true greatness is not just measured in trophies, but in the way one leaves an indelible mark on the world around them. In the realm of sports, Payne Stewart remains a beacon of inspiration, a golfer whose legacy transcends the boundaries of fairways and greens. His magnetic personality, coupled with his unmistakable style, captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Stewart's triumphant victories and charismatic presence on the golf course are immortalized in the trophies he hoisted and the memories he created. Yet, it is his tragic and untimely departure that solidifies his place as a legend who left an indelible mark. As we reflect on the details of his final moments, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the profound impact one individual can have. Payne Stewart's enduring legacy is a reminder to embrace the joy of the game, the bonds of the sportsmanship, and the unifying power of sport elements that defined his remarkable journey and continue to inspire generations of golf enthusiasts. Payne Stewart was a true original, a golfer whose style and personality were as memorable as his game. His passion for the sport and his warm demeanor left an indelible mark on all who knew him. Tiger Woods.